So, if you hadn't gathered, a new range of Doctor Who books has recently been released. Target-style novelisations of new series adventures. Now, after winning a copy of Paul Cornell's Twice Upon a Time novelisation the other week, I was very keen to pick up another one from the range. And being the massive Moffat-era fan that I am, I chose the showrunner's own novelisation of The Day of the Doctor. Since my review of Twice Upon a Time went down so well, I thought to let you know my thoughts on this one as well. Now, like the others in the range, this novelisation is in the style of the old Target books, with a nice shiny Doctor Who logo on the front cover, and some gorgeous retro-style cover art by Anthony Dry. Inside, there's a very nice dedication to John Hurt. After this, there's the chapter page, and you'll notice from this the chapter numbers are out of order. And this is kind of representative of the whole novel, really. It's very, very Moffat. I actually saw a tweet the other day on Twitter that described it as the most Moffat thing Moffat has ever written. And yeah, I cannot argue with that at all. The story is told in a very unique way. It's all in first person, with different characters and different doctors narrating different chapters. Now, these are referred to as the Doctor Papers, and these chapters are bridged by little sections told by a first-person narrator whose identity is kept a secret until the very end of the novel. Essentially, this character takes on the role of the author, assembling the story from the collection of Doctor Papers, and this allows for some nice meta-jokes about the nature of writing, the nature of reading on a Kindle, in paper, etc, etc. And it's a format that is admittedly a little hard to get into at first, though overall I didn't really find it too much of a problem, and because I'm accustomed to Moffat's work and I have a preference for it, I quite liked it, but I have seen some tweets and thoughts from other fans that seem to indicate that they didn't quite get on with it in the same way. So I think whether you'll like this one or not really depends on your personal preference of Moffat and his style of storytelling. I think this also makes this novelisation a little bit harder to access for non-fans. It's slightly less accessible, and perhaps for children as well, although it's not quite clear if these novelisations are aimed at children or existing fans, so whether that's a problem again is up for discussion really. The plot itself is a greatly expanded version of what we saw on TV, even more so than Twice Upon a Time, the other one in the range that I've read so far. And it does differ quite a bit from the TV version. There are lots of additional references to other Doctor Who stories, both from the past and also ones that have been broadcast since 2013 as well. And also there are bits from the draft scripts that have been reinstated, and sequences that have just generally been adapted for the prose format. Bits of spectacle that worked on TV don't really work so well in the prose form, so Moffat has adapted them and made them slightly different. And there's one really nice sequence actually when the Doctor is saving Gallifrey that does differ to the TV version, but in a really heartwarming way, and it's very effective and gives more detail about how the Doctor's actually moved Gallifrey to a pocket universe and saved all the Gallifreyans and Time Lords on the planet at the time. The end result is a story that I think works even better than its TV counterpart. It really gets across the idea that this is a defining day in the life of the Doctor, and one that reasserts the core values that the character represents. It's a real redemption story for him, particularly for the War Doctor, whose perspective quite a bit of the story is told from, and I think it just works really well overall. And so that's another new series Target novelisation added to my collection. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me review some of the other ones, and be sure to check out my previous review of Twice Upon a Time if you haven't already. Please also let me know your thoughts on this novelisation or any of the others if you've read them so far. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you very soon for some more new Doctor Who content. So, goodbye for now guys.